Just give us your overall reaction to that performance, first of all.
Yeah, first of all, I think it's great to get here. It's nice to play in the quarter final for the first time for our girls. I thought we started really well in the first bit of the power play. Then a couple of things didn't quite go our way. We gave a couple of sloppy fours away, and then gave a bit of momentum back to the Blaze. And I think we didn't quite get it back off of that. Um, and yeah, a bit disappointed where we batted. I think we're better than that when we batted, but it's a great experience for our girls playing against a tier one, fully professional team. So yeah, just a little bit frustrated with a few things.
Yeah, so the build up to it must have been quite interesting though, because it almost must have felt like an FA Cup tie or something.
Yeah,
Coming
it
into
was.
it.
Yeah, and I think we've had three good results: Middlesex, Berkshire, and Cambridgeshire, in which we played some really good cricket. I think, and then obviously coming back to Canterbury, it's nice to be able to play against a tier one team and to see what we could do. And I think we showed some good things. I think there's a lot of learnings coming out of it. And we knew sort of, like you say, in the FA Cup style, we knew if we were 100% on, we played really, really well. And they had a slightly off day, then we had a chance, but we needed everything to go our way today.
Yeah, I mean that for a time it almost looked like that was happening. Certainly when they were, I think they were 10 for 2
10 for
at one
2,
point.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's the first bit of the power play was excellent. I think we put them under good pressure, took some good catches, and then just a couple of things in the middle part of that latter part of the power play just started to tail off a little bit. And they, to be fair, the girl played a really good innings for them. So they're hitting balls in really strong areas, and it's hard to defend sometimes.
I mean, when you played, was it the NatWest Trophy era?
It was, yeah.
So that would have been a similar kind of buzz to that
Yeah,
competition.
it was, and it was a great competition. We always used to enjoy playing that West, and we got to travel. I remember we played against Cumbria up in Barrow Furnace, I think it was up there. So yeah, I think it's a great competition.
Were you trying to tap into that to give them advice and say, look, they're not going to be looking forward to this?
Absolutely, yeah. I think we last couple of games we played Berkshire and Cambridgeshire. We was obviously on the opposite side. We was expected to win those games, and that puts no added pressure on. This way, flipping it around, it's a game where we probably wasn't expected to win, but if we really went for it and they had a bit of an off day, we had a chance.
And just to put it into perspective, I mean, how much time did you have with the players to prepare for this fixture?
We haven't seen each other since last week.
Yeah.
So yes, when professional teams are seeing each other 3-4 times a week, and we're seeing each other on the Saturday or Sunday, it does put it in perspective. I mean, the girls are working hard away from us because they go to their clubs, they go to wherever they go and train, but we don't see them during the week, which is obviously difficult.
And I guess after a game like that, you need to debrief and you need to sort of show them the videos and everything. But then you've got to find the time to do that as well, haven't you? And that can't be easy either.
No, it's not. And we send stuff back to them. We speak during the week as a group, but it's putting realization of it. Always, all of our girls have got full-time jobs or at university, so managing their workloads on top of their actual work is proven to be it's a challenge. It is. It's yeah. We can't get away from that.
So we talked about how difficult it all is so far. But overall, this season, have you seen a kind of general improvement in the organisation as well as the standards of women's cricket?
I have, yeah. I think for us personally, I think it was always going to be a season where we see things bed a little bit, and I think it's starting to bed down a bit now. We're starting to see things. The girls are getting more understanding of playing the bigger grounds like this and people watching them, and it comes with being streamed all the way through, so everyone gets to see their games. So I think it takes time. I think this year is going to be much of a learning curve for us, but I think in the long term, I think it'd be a good way to go forward.
Were there any kind of big game nerves out there? Could you tell?
It was a really good atmosphere actually between the group. I think there's a lot of excitement in the group this week. So yeah, I wouldn't say it may have been nervous, but it felt like a good atmosphere within the group this week.
Yeah. And where do you go from here now? What's the next challenge for the team?
So we've got the Vitality Blast coming up next couple. We've got a week off, and then a week after that, we've got our first Vitality Blast. So we've got 6 or 7 weeks of that coming up, so a big block before we go back into 50 over cricket towards the end of the season.